Then, now, forever. Together.
The following contest is a gauntlet match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, or disqualification. The match continues until one superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared the winner!
Welcome everyone to NXT Spring Breakin. And we kick things off tonight with the gauntlet match to determine the inaugural Women's North American Champion. And Lyra Valkyria, the first woman to enter the gauntlet.
And from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria!
You heard the rules of the match moments ago. This is elimination style. When a superstar is eliminated by pinfall, submission, or disqualification, a new superstar will enter the fray. The last woman will be the inaugural Women's North American Champion.
Jacy Jayne.
And here comes Jacy Jayne. Entering second here in this gauntlet match.
And from Tampa, Florida, Jacy Jayne!
Jacy Jayne has been on a mission to make her moment here in NXT. After splitting up with Gigi Dolan in Toxic Attraction, Jayne wants her moment in the spotlight, and she gets another opportunity here tonight at Spring Breakin. And there it is. The Women's North American Championship on the line in our first match here at Spring Breakin. Lyra Valkyria, Jacy Jayne. The matchup is about to begin. And Jayne coming out of the gate hot. Wasting no time to try and secure the first elimination in this match. And now Valkyria back up to her feet, gets sent into the corner. And now Jayne putting the boots to her. Jacy Jayne has a win-loss record of 14-7, while Lyra Valkyria has a win-loss record of 5-6. And Valkyria picked back up to her feet, Jayne slamming her into the top turnbuckle. Following up with a slam. And now heading up to the middle rope. What is Jacy Jayne thinking here? Oh, went for a crossbody, I think, but Lyra caught her. And what a slam now by Valkyria. Drop kick to the spine. And just like that, Valkyria has turned the tables. Jayne now back up to her feet. Springboard back elbow by Valkyria. And Lyra trying to keep the pressure on here. Jayne off the ropes. Valkyria with a kick to the gut. Oh, and there's a basement drop kick. And oh, look at Jacy trying to catch Valkyria by surprise. Didn't pay off at all. High impact clothesline. Valkyria to the outside. And now what the hell is Jayne thinking? Oh, a crossbody. And that one connected. And now the ground and pound from Jacy Jayne. Unloading on Valkyria. And again. Look at the aggression here from Jacy. Trying to make a statement here in this gauntlet match. Oh, but Valkyria turns things around. Jacy Jayne colliding right into the ring post. And Valkyria to the leg of Jacy Jayne. And now into the steps. Went for a double axe handle. Jacy back to her feet. Snap suplex. Valkyria hit hard. The NXT universe are fired up here this evening. They are loving the action so far as Jacy talks some trash to a fan in the front row, and now the super kick. Jacy trying to capitalise. Valkyria comes back with a jawbreaker. And Jacy Jayne gets sent down. There's the double axe handle. There are no countouts here tonight in this gauntlet match, which is very interesting considering there are disqualifications. And the action continuing on the outside of the ring right now. Basement dropkick again by Valkyria. And Lyra's feeling it. She needs to get Jayne though back inside the ring in order to gain that elimination. Eliminations can only occur inside the ring. Jacy Jayne again sent down, and Valkyria with a standing moonsault. There are 5 women in this gauntlet match tonight. And these 2 women are not conserving themselves in any means. They are throwing everything they've got at one another. And that could prove to be a crucial mistake, as fatigue will set in at some point. Fisherman Buster on the outside. Jacy Jayne may be done for. Valkyria trying to get her back into the ring, and she does. Jacy Jayne in a very bad way. After being hit with that Fisherman's Buster, there's the Nightwing. And that could eliminate Jacy Jayne. Here's the cover. And Jacy's eliminated. Who's next? Kiana James, who has a win-loss record of 1-8. Kiana James rushing down to the ring to try and take advantage of the state that Valkyria is in. And look at these 2 just going back and forth. Lyra holding her own against the fresh Kiana James. Who's going to get the better of the other? Oh, Kiana James talking some trash. All that's going to do is fire up Lyra Valkyria. These 2 still going at it. And now just battering the hell out of each other. The hockey fight on full display. And now Kiana James sending Lyra off the ropes into a spine buster. And oh, Lyra inside cradle, trying to take Kiana by surprise. Kick out at 1. And now the boot right to the face. And another basement dropkick. Lyra getting her back up to her feet, hoisting her up now onto the shoulders. And there's another Nightwing. trying to eliminate Kiana James, but she kicks out at 2. And now look at Valkyria going up to the high red district. Kiana James has rolled to the outside. Valkyria with a missile drop kick. Lyra is feeling it. Valkyria has already been through a match with Jacy Jayne. And oh goodness, hooking up Kiana and oh, driving her into the floor. And Valkyria says it's done, but Kiana still fights back. Now Kiana James driving Valkyria into the apron. Kiana is still relatively fresh in this gauntlet match. Valkyria has already been through a battle with Jacy Jayne. And all Valkyria was lining up that spinning heel kick, but there's the 401k by Kiana James. Into the cover for the elimination. She got her.
Valkyria has been eliminated.
Valkyria eliminated. And here comes Tatum Paxley. And she has a win-loss record of 5-8. Tatum making her way down to the ring. Kiana James with some time here to regroup briefly. Here we go. Paxley and Kiana going at it. And oh, Paxley, nice kick there to the skull. Dropping the elbow to the spine. Tatum Paxley not playing around. Big forearm. Coming off the ropes. And just decking Kiana James. I know Kiana turning things around. Remember, Kiana James has already been hit with a Nightwing. And now James trying to equalise the playing field by taking out the leg of Tatum Paxley. Paxley, though, with a couple of back elbows. Countered by James. And oh, missing out there. Step up enziguri from Tatum. Back elbow. Missed out with the boot, and there's another enziguri by Tatum Paxley. Now following up with a suplex. Simple but effective. Couldn't connect the kick. And Kiana trying to battle back in this matchup. Drop kick though by Paxley. Kiana is rocked. Tatum could be closing in on an elimination. Going up, going over, shoulders down, here on Kiana for a 1 count. And no wasted motion from Paxley, going up to the top rope. And Tatum delivers the 450. Hooks the outside leg to eliminate Kiana James. Didn't get her. Kick out at 2. And Paxley lifting up Kiana James. Big right hand. Kiana comes right back, as does Tatum. And now it's these two women duking it out, going back and forth in this striking exchange. And Tatum gets the better of Kiana. And look at this. Tatum looking for the psycho trap. She hit it. Kiana James in trouble. She's eliminated. And the final competitor is about to enter the fray. It is Fallon Henley. The next four will win the match and become the inaugural Women's North American Champion. Henley has a win-loss record of 4-5. And a big knee there to Tatum Paxley. Fallon Henley. Whoa! Tatum with a nice counter. And look at these strikes from Tatum Paxley. Henley gets sent into the corner. Tatum following up with a crossbody. Who's going to walk out with the championship? Who's going to make history tonight at Spring Breakin? Big forearm there from Henley. Now a snapmare takedown. And Henley with a drop kick to follow. Elbow now to the spine of Tatum. Tatum Paxley's in a bad way now. It's not a good sign if you're Tatum Paxley. And oh, she just goes shoulder first into the ring post. But that seems to have woke her up. Tatum back into the fight. Hammerlock applied. Henley trying to escape. And she creates separation. Tatum looking for a kick. Henley uncorks a big shot. And now Fallon Henley unloading. All for the honour to become the first ever Women's North American Champion in history. What a blockbuster there by Fallon Henley. Will it be enough to eliminate Paxley? Kick out at 2. And now Paxley being picked back up to a vertical base. Reversal on the Irish whip. Henley now being set up. She kicks Tatum away. And oh, looking for a combination there. Couldn't connect it. And now Tatum Paxley turns Henley inside out. Inverted Olympic slam for the win for the title and a near fall. Henley has been going through some rough times lately. She's not been given many opportunities on NXT. And oh, Tatum looking for the psycho trap. Henley caught her with a forearm. And now sending her off the ropes. Henley, though, missing out. And now Tatum trying to capitalise. Hooking the arms. Henley with another reversal. Back and forth between these two women. And look at Henley. Kick to the midsection. Oh, and a famouser. Will that be enough to put Tatum away to win the Women's North American Championship? That was close. But Tatum Paxley gets her shoulder up in time. And now Henley firing up. Forearm in the corner. And now up to the middle rope. Henley right to the midsection. Can she close this matchup out? Forearm by Paxley. And now off the ropes goes Henley. Oh! Nicely done there by Tatum. And now lining up Henley. Trying to put this away. Psycho trap. No. Henley with another forearm smash. And Paxley with a kick to the gut. Back and forth again. And oh, there's a knee smash. Knee right to the skull. Paxley to the top rope. 450. Henley gets out of the way. And oh, there's saddle up. Saddle up. To win the championship. Paxley somehow gets her shoulder up again. These two are giving this everything they've got to make history here at Spring Breakin. Facebuster. Henley right back to her feet, catches the kick from Tatum. And now gets sent off the ropes again. Elbow right to the skull. Tatum is dazed. Henley taking advantage. And now lining her up. Victory could be in sight for Fallon Henley. Not if Tatum has anything to say about it, but there's an enziguri. It is neck and neck between these two women. Both want the honour of walking out with the championship. And now Henley looking for a superplex. Tatum lands on her feet. Face first off the turnbuckle goes Fallon. And Paxley with the Psycho Trap. For the elimination and the goal, Paxley got her.
Here's your winner, and new NXT Women's North American Champion, Tatum Paxley.
It has been a long journey, but Tatum Paxley has finally struck gold. The first ever Women's North American Champion in history. Welcome back, everyone, to Spring Breakin.
Truth will ultimately prevail. But there is pain bringing it to light.
It is time for the first tag team match of the evening, as there is Shawn Spears.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Niagara Falls, Canada, weighing in at 223 pounds, Shawn Spears.
Shawn Spears has become a veteran voice in NXT since his return. First, he tried to offer Wes Lee some advice, and Wes rejected him because Spears wanted Wes to change his moral compass. Spears then took this badly and lashed out on Wes Lee, attacking him and laying him out. Spears is now linked up with Ridge Holland, who he teams up with here tonight, and that is somebody who was lost following the dissolution of the Brawling Brutes on SmackDown.
And his partner from the United Kingdom, weighing in at 253 pounds, Ridge Holland.
Ridge Holland and Shawn Spears are in action here tonight against Wes Lee and Zachary Wentz from TNA. Holland and Spears issued the challenge, and Wes Lee found himself not only a tag team partner but a brother in Zachary Wentz. Wes Lee and Zachary Wentz used to be referred to as MSK. They are better known as the Rascals. Tag team action is about to go down here at Spring Breakin. And what a reaction for the return of MSK.
And at a combined weight of 359 pounds, the team of Wes Lee and Zachary Wentz.
MSK are back. Zachary Wentz and Wes Lee reunite as a team here this evening to face Ridge Holland and Shawn Spears. We are about to get underway. Shawn Spears will start things off with Wes Lee, and this is an apt way to begin this match. This is what it has all been about. These two men and Wes Lee going right after Spears, unleashing on him to begin proceedings. And oh, what an enziguri. And oh, Spears tripping him up. Just like that, Spears has turned things around. And look at the aggression. Devastating knees to Wes Lee. Cardiac Kid makes the tag, and in comes Zachary Wentz, who enters an NXT ring here tonight for the first time in years. Spears trying to get the better of Wentz. Oh, what a forearm smash. And now taking him down. And oh, look at this. Disrespecting the veteran voice in NXT. And Spears trying to make the tag there to Ridge Holland. Could not do so. And look at Zachary Wentz trying to lay in on Spears. Spears missed wildly. Here's some more strikes from Wentz. Oh, right to the leg. Shawn Spears right to the leg of Zachary Wentz. Kick out at one. Still early days in this match. Wentz is picked back up to a vertical base. Shawn Spears going behind and dropping him. Wentz landing on the arm. And now to the outside, both men go. Ridge Holland also lurking at ringside now. And Wentz gets kicked away. Spears takes a shot right to the midsection as he came off the apron. And now trying to get things back into the ring is Zachary Wentz. Wentz keeping up the pressure. Another big forearm smash. And now Spears sent into the corner of MSK, and the tag is made. Big kick. And check this out. A little double team action. Tandem offense from MSK for the win to end it, and a kick out. And Wes Lee's firing up. Shawn Spears taking advantage of the situation. Wes Lee, oh, gets booted right in the back of his head. And Wes Lee comes right back. Looking for something. Spears planting him down. Went for a knee drop. Wes Lee already back to his feet. Wes Lee is still relatively fresh in this match, and Zachary just saved Wes Lee. German suplex. Zachary Wentz just saved Wes Lee as Spears thought about a super kick. And now hoisting up Wes Lee. Shawn Spears, Ushi-Roshi. Knee to the back of the neck. Cover, shoulders down, and oh, Wentz a little slow. And the referee got taken out inadvertently. Spears dumping Zachary Wentz. Another German by the Cardiac Kid. And now setting up Spears. Oh, spiked him. And the referee's still down. Ridge Holland now getting involved. And the referee makes it back to his feet. Down goes Holland. And what is Wes Lee thinking? Wes Lee going to go after Ridge to the outside. And look at Shawn Spears creeping up on Wes Lee. Wes Lee saw him coming. And the fight continues again on the outside. Lee sent back in. And Spears is in pursuit. Looking for a kick. Gets caught and taken down. Back into the corner now of MSK. Tag. Back in comes Wentz. Pump kick. Knee strike. And MSK bringing out the classics. Cover on Spears for the win. Near fall. MSK running back. The classics here tonight at Spring Breakin. Not enough though to keep Spears down. And in comes Ridge Holland for the first time tonight. And Holland from the middle rope. Right to the leg of Zachary Wentz. And oh, look at this. Wes Lee set up for beats in the Bowrun. Ridge Holland just mocking Sheamus, his former Brawling Brutes tag team partner. And now Wentz taking advantage of the distraction, setting up Ridge Holland. The hell is Wentz thinking here? Wentz hoping for the best as he goes coast to coast. Hurt himself in the process. The NXT Universe are on their feet as MSK could be closing in. Tag. And here it comes. In transmission for the victory. And oh, there's Spears breaking things up. And Wes Lee trying to make him pay. Catches a knee instead. And another one. And now Ridge Holland with an assist from Shawn. Spears, what a suplex. And now Holland waiting in the wings. Maybe looking to end this. Wes Lee though able to block what Ridge was thinking. Snapmare takedown. And a drop kick. Right into the tag. Back in comes Zachary Wentz. And Wentz now gonna go high risk himself. Oh, and Ridge moves out of the way. A crash and burn for Zachary Wentz. And is this the beginning of the end for MSK? Big European uppercut. Now trying to set him up. Wentz though fires back. Here comes Zachary Wentz. Ridge Holland trying to shut him down. And oh, here it comes. Looking for that cradle DDT. But Wentz saw it coming. And off the shot block. Oh, Ridge Holland with a reversal. Back and forth. Counter by Wentz. Holland picked up back to his feet. Wentz was looking for the super kick. Oh, catches another uppercut instead. And now Holland with a massive lariat. And that may set him up for the end. Holland looking for what he calls the Redeemer. Wentz just got spiked. Down goes Wes Lee. Holland and Spears get the win.
Here are your winners. The team of Shawn Spears and Ridge Holland.
The reunited MSK, not enough to put away Shawn Spears and Ridge Holland here tonight at Spring Breakin.
Joining me now is a woman who made history earlier by becoming the inaugural Women's North American Champion, Tatum Paxley. How does this feel for you?
What a honor. I have wanted to be champion for so long, and now that day has finally come. From being betrayed by Blair Davenport to Women's North American Champion, life is a roller coaster. Suffice to say, I will be celebrating tonight.
Well, congratulations are in order for Tatum Paxley for making history earlier tonight, becoming the inaugural Women's North American Champion. Right now, though, we have more tag team action on the way, as there is Nathan Frazier, one half of the challengers for the NXT Tag Team titles. Nathan Frazier and his partner Axiom defeated Gallus 2 weeks ago to earn this opportunity. They are a brand new team. They have only had one match together as an official team, and already they have been impressive. I see instant chemistry, and this team could go very far. Tonight they have a shot at the NXT Tag Team Champions, Carmelo Hayes and Trent Williams. Axiom now making his way down to the ring. What a great reception these two received when they beat Gallus 2 weeks ago. Will they walk out of Spring Breakin the new NXT Tag Team Champions? Carmelo Hayes and Trent Williams have been NXT Tag Team Champions for 56 days. This is their second title defense. And I have to mention that later tonight, they will be competing again against one another for the vacant NXT Championship in the finals of the NXT Title Tournament. And you have to wonder the fact that one of these two will be walking out of Spring Breakin with the NXT title around their waist. Is that going to cause tension in this matchup?
Following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the NXT Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 336 pounds. The team of Nathan Frazier and Axiom. And their opponents at a combined weight of 415 pounds. The team of Carmelo Hayes and Trent Williams.
The NXT Tag Team titles are about to be put on the line. And this is going to be very interesting to witness. I want to see if the tournament finals later tonight will impact this matchup at all. Nathan Frazier and Axiom may have locked themselves into quite the situation tonight. As there's the bell, we are underway. Carmelo Hayes starts things off with Nathan Frazier. And there's a nice takedown by Hayes. And now sending Frazier off the ropes. Hayes going over, went for a drop kick and gets called out by the former North American champion. And they've got Frazier going right for the leg of Hayes. And now the side headlock takeover by Frazier, keeping Hayes at bay. Maintaining control. Hayes, though, able to escape. And now a stalemate between these two men. Hayes trying to use his speed and quickness against Frazier. But if anyone excels in that department, it is Frazier himself. Hayes, though, doing a great job thus far. Frazier catching out Hayes. Dragon screw leg whip. Now Hayes backed up into the corner. Frazier with a tornado DDT already. Early cover here. Tag titles on the line and Hayes kicks out. Oh, devastating open palm strike. Frazier, though, coming right back, as is Hayes. Back and forth between these two men. That knee strike caught out Hayes. And now into the corner. It's not looking good right now for the champions. Tag made to Axiom. And there's a couple of super kicks. Wiping out Melo. And now what is Axiom setting up here? Axiom with his target acquired. Moonsault from the top rope. And now can he take advantage? Hayes sent back into the ring. Tag made to Trick Williams. And Trick enters the first time here tonight in this tag team match. Open palm strike there by Axiom. And up to the top rope with an arm drag. Sending Williams for a ride. Nobody home for the standing moonsault. And now Williams with a chance here. Oh, Axiom plants him down. Great reversal. And now Trent Williams sent into the corner of the challengers. Tag back to Nathan Frazier. And look at them go. Unloading on Williams. Giving this everything they've got. And there is such chemistry between Nathan Frazier and Axiom. And you are seeing it on full display here tonight. Williams showing off his power. Tag back to Melo. And now Carmelo Hayes lining up Nathan Frazier. Tope Suicida wipes him out. And now the champions are in complete control. Back into the ring. And Hayes trying to slow it down. Trying to slow down the match pace. Armbar applied. Frazier escapes. Head scissor takedown. And another stalemate in this contest. Jawbreaker by Melo. Went for something. Frazier with the sling blade. And oh, Williams getting a shot in. Enziguri by Frazier. Knocks him off the apron. Super kick to Hayes. And Frazier is on a roll right now. Is he closing in? Went for another super kick. Hayes caught him out. What a competitive atmosphere this matchup has been. Tag now to Williams. Oh, beautiful drop kick. And now lifting Frazier back to his feet. Williams looking for the bookend. Countered by Frazier. Super kick to Williams. And again, Frazier maybe closing in. This could be it. Oh, Hayes at the last second. Saving the championships. And Frazier makes him pay. Williams back to his feet. And he continues to fight here this evening. trying to preserve their tag team title reign. Oh, Frazier lands behind. Here's a roll-up, shoulders down for the gold. And Frazier couldn't put Williams away. Went for another super kick. Williams this time caught him out. And now here comes Trick. Bookend. In comes Axiom. And Axiom keeps this matchup alive. Keeps the championship hopes of Axiom and Frazier alive. The tag was made back to Melo. And Hayes from the top with an assist. Nice splash to retain the championships. Near full. And Frazier going back to the outside. He's in trouble. And Hayes makes the tag back to Williams. Trent Williams heading to the outside of the ring now. And Frazier met him out there. Inzaguri. Frazier had enough time to recover. A potential bad call by the champions there. And Nathan Frazier may take advantage. From the top. Frazier went for a cannonball. No water in the pool. Williams may have just knocked Frazier out. Oh, but Frazier had enough left to make the tag. Back in comes Axiom. Swing and a miss there by Trick. Axiom trying to take advantage. Williams though with a drop kick. And now calling for the trick shot. Here it comes. Williams. Oh, couldn't connect it. Well scouted. And now Axiom hoisting up Williams. Williams though rolls through. Shoulders down on Axiom. Almost retain. Axiom now to win the gold. And a kick out. Boot there to the back of the head. And now Axiom. Oh, catches the boot. And look at this flurry from Williams. Axiom though plants him down. Golden ratio to win the titles. And Hayes again saves the match. And uh-oh. Axiom to the outside, planting down Carmelo Hayes. And now trying to go off the trick. Williams. Williams able to sidestep. And Axiom gets sent off the ropes right into a trick shot. Axiom though was one step ahead. Tag to Frazier. Axiom spiking Williams. Frog splash. Great double team. For the gold. Axiom and Frazier have done it.
Here are your winners. The team of Axiom and Nathan Frazier.
Williams and Hayes may have been off their game tonight due to the brewing NXT Championship match later on tonight. Congratulations to Axiom and Nathan Frazier.
Joining me are the new NXT Tag Team Champions, Axiom and Nathan Frazier. Congratulations.
You know, I don't think there has been a team with more chemistry right off the jump than us. We were made to be a tag team, and this division has seen nothing yet.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT North American Championship.
Welcome back everyone to Spring Breakin. We now move on to the North American Championship match between Dragon Lee and this man. He's the man with a massive ego, Ethan Page. Ethan Page actually defeated the champion, Dragon Lee, this past week on NXT, and that is how he earned this title opportunity. Page can defeat Lee again. He will walk out with the North American Championship. He has a win-loss record of 5-3 here in Universe mode, and tonight he looks to make a statement at the expense of the North American Champion. There is the future of Lucha Libre, and the future is now, because Dragon Lee has been North American Champion for 56 days with one successful championship defense to his name. He defeated former champion Nathan Frazier in a ladder match at Stand and Deliver. The champion's win-loss record stands at 7-3 as he comes in to his next championship defense.
Introducing the challenger from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 225 pounds, All Ego, Ethan Page, and his opponent from Tala, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 165 pounds, the NXT North American Champion, Dragon Lee!
North American title on the line in our next contest. Dragon Lee set to defend against Ethan Page. A rematch from this past week where the champion was defeated. Ethan Page earning himself a shot at the North American Championship. Can he walk out tonight with the title? Let us find out. This matchup now underway. And Ethan Page, oh my goodness, he just rocked Dragon Lee. Now back first into the mat and a leg drop to follow. Ethan Page looking good already in this match, but Dragon Lee was able to evade that knee drop. Here comes the champion, trying to mount a comeback early on. Page back in control. Putting the boots to him now in the corner is Ethan Page. Dragon Lee with a boot of his own there. And again, trying to rally. Ethan Page may have the champion scouted. It's not looking good right now for Dragon Lee, but there's a Hurricane Rana. Great reversal. And that was the move that the champion needed. He has gained control and he's regained his focus here at Spring Breakin. Oh, big time Insaguri found its mark. And Dragon Lee's fired up. Here we go. Right to the leg of Ethan Page. Now lifting him back up to a vertical base. Ethan Page with a block. And now laying into the champion. Dragon Lee though, trying to fight back. And oh, there's a sunset flip powerbomb for the win to retain and a kick out. Still early days. Oh, but keep your eyes on Dragon Lee. Over the top rope he goes with that crossbody plancher. Wiping out Page on the outside, but he pumps on the brakes. Dragon Lee tried to send Page back into the ring, but Page stopping himself in the process. And now going for a clothesline, Dragon Lee out of the way. Oh, what a forearm. Dragon Lee, such a proficient striker. Drop kick to the back of the head. And the NXT Universe rallying behind the North American champion. Kick there to the midsection. And now Ethan Page gets sent off the ropes. Dragon Lee going under. Gets called out by Ethan Page. Nicely done there by the challenger. And now hoisting up Dragon Lee. Thought about a fallaway slam. Dragon Lee turns it around. And now lining up Ethan Page. The champion with a knee strike. That could be the end of this. Just like that, Dragon Lee almost, keyword being almost, retained the title. And now up to the middle rope. What is Dragon Lee thinking now? Upping the ante, Ethan Page catches him. And Page hoisting up Dragon Lee. Oh, powerbomb to win the championship, almost had him. Now Dragon Lee to the outside, trying to buy himself a bit of time to regroup here. Ethan Page doing the same. And now here we go again. Back into it. Page looking for a DDT. Dragon Lee saw it coming. Big knee. Ethan Page able to avoid it. And now Dragon Lee has Ethan Page down on the canvas, looking for a submission maybe. He is a Boston Crab. Submission maneuver on Ethan Page. What is the challenger going to do here? He's going to try and fight out. He's trying to fight out of the submission, and he manages to turn it into a pinning predicament. Shoulders down here on the champion. Ethan Page almost walked out with the gold. And now setting up Dragon Lee, spinning Uranagi to win the championship, to become North American champion. Only a near fall. Now Page thinking about the ego's edge perhaps. Dragon Lee knew exactly what was coming. And all malfunction at the junction. Page trying to capitalize, but instead it's Dragon Lee with a flurry. Page trying to shut him down. Suplex from behind. Both men are exhausted. Fatigue setting in. Dragon Lee though, right back to his feet. Catching out Ethan Page. And look at the strength. Another massive powerbomb. Cover to retain. Ethan Page somehow got his shoulder up. And nobody home there for that drop kick. Ethan Page. Oh, come on. Oh, a cheap shot. Dragon Lee fell for the bait. And Ethan Page just connected with that right hand. Dragon Lee is not pleased. And Ethan Page trying to exploit the emotions of Dragon Lee. Oh, almost won the title. And another right hand. And now lining up the champion. Dragon Lee again saw it coming. Able to counter. Was the North American champion. And he just nailed Ethan Page with that drop kick to the chest. Jawbreaker in response. And look at Ethan go. Another stalemate in this matchup now. And again, Dragon Lee showcasing his power. Oh, right to the back of the leg though. Goes Page. And another Uranagi. Ethan Page not quite done. A twisted grin. We've got a new champion, I think. Oh, maybe not. That was close though. Talk about a near fall. And Ethan Page, of course, is going to argue it with the official. That was a clear 2 count, Ethan. Come on. Pay attention, buddy. Dragon Lee. Pinning predicament. Ethan Page almost cost himself. He can't get caught up in moments like that. Now looking for Operation Dragon. Pump kick instead. Ethan Page to win the championship right here, right now. Dragon Lee's got something left. What a competitive atmosphere. Now back to the outside of the ring. Precarious situation for both of these men. And Dragon Lee realizing. Dragon Lee wants to beat Ethan Page fair and square to remove all doubts. Head scissor takedown. Right into that knee strike. And Ethan Page just crumbled. And now it's time for Operation Dragon. Into the cover. To retain the title. Got it.
Here is your winner, and still NXT North American Champion,
Dragon Lee remains North American Champion here at Spring Breakin. What a competitive matchup though. Dragon Lee gets the win over Ethan Page, redeeming himself from this past week.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Women's Championship.
We are back here at Spring Breakin. More women's division action on the way as we now prepare for the NXT Women's Championship match. So Ruca won a fatal four-way to earn this opportunity against Cora Jade. A lot of people may write out So Ruca. Let me tell you, she has all the talent in the world to one day become a women's champion. Will tonight be that night?
To the generation of Jade.
Here comes the champion, Cora Jade. The woman that has held that title for 56 days with one title defense to her name so far. She comes into her second here this evening. Sol Ruca's win-loss record stands at 1-6, and Cora Jade is 6-2 in her win-loss record. So you have to give the advantage tonight to the champion, but at the same time, you can't count out Sol Ruca because the talent is there. She just needs the right moment to strike.
Introducing the challenger from California, Sol Ruca. And her opponent from Chicago, Illinois, the NXT Women's Champion, Cora Jade.
Jade has promised all that the generation of Jade will continue here tonight at Spring Breakin. The NXT Women's Championship on the line. Will tonight be Sol Ruca's big moment? These two women about to go one-on-one. And there is the bell. We are underway. And obviously Cora Jade is going to have to watch out for that dangerous Soul Snatcher. Sol Ruca can hit that out of absolutely nowhere. And you never know when it's coming. So that's something that Jade is going to have to watch out for the best she possibly can here tonight. Side headlock takeover by Sol. And we just saw that move from Cora Jade. Sol Ruca giving it right back. What you can do, I can do better, says Sol Ruca. And Jade, whoa! Did you see that counter? And a counter back by the champion. Now into the corner goes Sol. She manages to get out of the way. And oh, look at the power. Hoisting up Cora Jade with ease. You have to give the power advantage to Sol Ruca in this match. Cora Jade, though, is a very crafty individual. She's going to do whatever she can tonight to walk out with a victory. And that was a super kick. Cora Jade breaking out the big moves early. And following up with a kick to the spine. Here's the first cover and a kick out by Sol. And now the elbow gets dropped to the chest. And look at Cora Jade bringing the aggression now. Slamming Sol Ruca face first into the mat. Another cover, trying to retain, and Ruca will again stay in it. Cora Jade needs to keep her frustration under control in this matchup here this evening, especially against somebody like Sol Ruca, who has a dangerous move that can come out of nowhere. Oh, snap gut wrench suplex. Speaking of out of nowhere, Sol Ruca went for that somersault senton, couldn't connect, and Jade with a pump kick. A back and forth matchup so far for the NXT Women's Championship. Back into the ring, Sol Ruca got caught out. And Jade going to show off her power. Solo reversing. And now Cora's in the corner. Sol Ruca with a big kick to the face. And there's that somersault senton. Got it that time. Here's the cover and a kick out by the champion. So Cora Jade has the advantage. Oh, wait a minute. Sol went for a springboard crossbody. Jade out of the way. Standing sliced bread. Will that be enough to retain? Ruca out at 2. As I was about to say though, you have to give the advantage to Cora Jade in terms of her win-loss record. And a kip up there by Sol Ruca. Jade took her eyes off the prize, but she's able to land on her feet. And now Ruca being set up. Oh, she gets planted. And will that be it for Sol Ruca? Cora Jade trying to retain again, and another kick out in this match. The resilience of Sol Ruca being put on full display. And again looking for that gut wrench. Sol from behind rolling up the champion. Shoulders down to win the title. Not enough. Cora remains in the fight. And now she gets sent into the corner. Sol Ruca, big splash. Utilizing that gymnastics background. Face first goes Jade. And another kip up by Sol. And listen to this place. They are behind Sol Ruca as she hooks the outside leg for a 2 count. Will tonight be Sol Ruca's moment? Oh, look at this. With ease. Planting down Cora Jade. And now Sol has her where she wants her. Oh, misjudged. That springboard clothesline, and it may cost her. German suplex, 2 count only. And Jade, no wasted motion, slamming down Sol Ruca again. And now perhaps setting up for that jaded DDT. Ruca reverses. And now Sol Ruca bringing Jade down to the canvas for the win in the title. kick out again at 2. And now heading to the outside. Soul Ruca. Oh, the Soul Snatcher. I told you it can come out of nowhere. Jade had no idea that was coming. And no wasted motion by Soul, getting the champion back into the ring. Ruca from the top, missed out. Jade back up to a vertical base. Knee in the corner. And just like that, the tide has shifted in this match. Jade now to retain the gold and a kick out. What a match. All for the NXT Women's Championship as Cora Jade is about to up the ante, but she missed out. No water in the pool. And oh, Ruca was thinking about something. Jade goes low. Shot block to the back of the leg. And there's the Jaded DDT. Hook to the outside leg. Cora Jade retains the title. No! Ruca, did she get her shoulder up in time? Apparently she did, according to the official. We'll take his word for it. That looked like a 3 count for a second, but apparently not. And Jade, of course, arguing with the official, allowing Ruca to capitalize. And the challenger may be onto something here. Maybe on the cusp of victory. Hooks the arms of Jade. Jade, though, with a counter. And now going up again to the top rope. Jade delivers the senton. And right away, hooks the leg for another near fall. And here's where the frustration really kicks in. Another cover by Jade. Desperation. And another kick out by Soul Ruca. Oh, super kick. And now Jade is stunned. Soul Ruca building momentum. Knee right to the face of Cora. The NXT Universe have been rooting for Soul Ruca here tonight, and oh, that was smart. The champion rolling to the outside. And remember, Soul can only become champion tonight by pinning or submitting the champion inside of the ring. And back in they go. Jade levels Soul with that forearm. And Ruca giving it right back. Back and forth again between these two. Reversal on the Irish whip. Cora Jade up on the top rope. What is Ruca setting up here? Superplex maybe. Yes! Ruca delivered it. And now what is Ruca setting up? So Ruca, oh! Jade got out of the way. At the last possible second. And now, another face buster. To retain the NXT Women's Championship. The reign continues. Ruca grabbed the rope. Ruca breaks up the pinfall by grabbing hold of the bottom rope. And again Jade arguing with the official. Meanwhile, Soul Snatcher. Jade got out of the way. That was really smart of Cora Jade. And there's another Jaded DDT. Did Cora Jade just bait Soul Ruca? Jade able to retain. That was kind of genius.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT Women's Champion, Cora Jade.
I am joined by Soul Ruca and an unfortunate loss tonight for you against Cora Jade.
It's a setback for sure. but I am going to keep at it. One day I will be champion. Mark my words and remember this day.
Well, it is main event time here at Spring Breakin. What a night it has been. It's about to get even more interesting. For our main event here tonight for the vacant NXT Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Championship. Making his way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Carmelo Hayes.
Carmelo Hayes comes into this matchup tonight with a win-loss record of 16-9. Ilya Dragunov was forced to vacate the NXT title following an injury at Stand and Deliver. Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams have made it to the finals of this tournament to crown a new champion.
And his opponent from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, Trick Williams.
Trick Williams' win-loss record is 10-7. And earlier tonight, these two men lost the tag team titles to Axiom and Nathan Frazier. Clearly, this match has been weighing on their minds. Williams and Hayes, friends, with tremendous respect for one another. They are about to collide for the vacant NXT Championship in the finals of this tournament. What an atmosphere for our main event of the evening. Hayes, Williams, here we go. The bell sounds, we are underway. And Carmelo Hayes, the more technically sound competitor, showcasing his skills early on, and Williams telling Hayes to bring it. And now Trick Williams trying to best Hayes in the technical department. Oh, and he manages to do so. Hayes taken down momentarily at least. And now right back to his feet, and that is going to lit a fire underneath Carmelo Hayes. Drop kick there to the chest. Hayes really trying to get going now, but Trick Williams playing to his strengths. I would say that Williams has an advantage here this evening in the striking department. First cover of the match. Shoulders down on Williams for a 1 count. I know Hayes missing out with that boot. And Trick from behind, trying to hoist up Melo. Melo, though, able to counter. And now look at Carmelo Hayes. Oh, laying into Trick Williams. Big kick to the face. Another cover and another kick out. Great start to the proceedings. Williams is on the apron. Hayes setting him up and spiking him right onto the hardest part of the ring. Williams in trouble. Carmelo Hayes looking to take advantage. Here's another cover. Hayes hooking the outside leg for a 2 count that time. Melo one step closer to becoming NXT champion. Williams hung up to dry and gets hit with that neck breaker. Oh, and Williams with a kick right to the skull. And now Trick laying into Carmelo. These two may have tremendous respect for one another. But that's not going to stop them here this evening from going all out to become NXT champion. Hayes from the top rope gets caught out by Williams. And Trick with a massive slam for the championship. Kick out by Hayes. And Carmelo Hayes right back up to his feet. Springboard crossbody misses. An opportunity now for Trick Williams, but he couldn't connect with the pump kick. Elbow instead to the chest of Williams. And now to the outside. Carmelo Hayes with him in his sights. Tope Suicida. And now Hayes getting Trick back into the ring. What is Melo thinking? Carmelo Hayes throwing caution to the wind. Williams got out of the way. Right into a bookend. Trick Williams to become NXT champion. Oh, near fall. And now Williams continuing to lay in to Melo. The NXT Universe getting behind Trick Williams. And now Hayes gets sent off the ropes. Williams gets hit with a knee. And a super kick. Found its mark. And now Carmelo Hayes maybe on the cusp of victory. Went for the first 48. Williams knew exactly what Hayes was thinking. That's the chemistry of Hayes and Williams on full display. And now Williams gets countered. Melo planting Trick with a Falcon Arrow for the NXT title. Shoulders down, kick out. Oh, nice kick. And now Trick Williams. Oh, wait a minute, Melo. This time nails the crossbody. Will it be enough? No. Shoulder up at 2 by Trick Williams. The matchup continues. Oh, back elbow there to the midsection. And that's going to wind Carmelo Hayes. Big shot to the face. And uh-oh. Here comes another book end. Shout out to the general manager, Booker T. Cover by Williams. And he almost had the championship won. Trick Williams, of course, a massive fan of Booker T. And oh, he just called for the trick shot. Trick Williams, no. Hayes able to counter it. And now he sends Williams into the turnbuckle. Hayes, gonna go big or go home. Oh, but Trick shoves Hayes away. And a nice takedown. And is Trick Williams getting closer to becoming NXT champion here tonight? Oh, was that a first 48 from Williams? I think it was. And now the cover. Williams is going to become NXT champion. Oh, another close call. Williams almost used a Carmelo Hayes move to win the championship. And now, oh, went for a double axe handle there. Hayes saw him coming. And now Carmelo turning things around, heading up to the top turnbuckle. Williams trying to meet him up there. Hayes though, crossbody. And now trying to follow up. Went for a kick. Williams counters. And oh, Melo landing behind. Right into that reverse DDT. And Trick wisely getting out of the ring. Carmelo Hayes with Williams in position and all. Trick able to dodge. Able to sidestep. And now back into the ring. Williams in pursuit. Trying to get Hayes back to his feet. There's a back elbow. And a drop kick. And Melo showing off. That could come back to bite him. Could come back to cost him. And now the former boxer, Trick Williams, trying to fight his way back. Oh, but Hayes too quick. He just turned Williams inside out with that tilt-a-whirl facebuster. And now the exclamation point, scissor kick. NXT title on the line, and Hayes has done it. No, Williams got his shoulder up, and Hayes, no wasted motion, applies the armbar right away, trying to ground Williams, not giving him a second to regroup. But Trick head scissor takedown, nicely done. And Hayes sent into the corner. Williams running in. Oh, nice back elbow. And Hayes does not want to be there. Trick Williams hoists him back to his feet, plants him with a third bookend. And now it's time for the trick shot. Williams calling for it. And here we go. Williams. Oh, he connects. Williams may have won the championship. Here's the cover and the count. Hayes somehow got his shoulder up. And now is Trick looking for another trick shot. 2 in a row maybe. Oh, but this time Hayes able to dodge. And Williams gets sent off the ropes into an arm drag. Hayes turning the tables. Into the corner goes Trick. Hayes running in with a crossbody. From the top rope, DDT. Spikes him. And now back up to the high rent district. Hayes thinks it's time. Nothing but net. Cover on Williams. Hayes may have the championship won. Williams kicks out. You have got to be kidding me. These two are giving this everything they've got. And wait a minute, what the hell? Hayes just took out the official. The hell is he thinking? A low blow. Not like this. What is this about? Hayes did say that he was going to do whatever he could tonight to walk out with the championship. I didn't think he'd stoop that low. Not like this. Cover off the low blow. Hayes is NXT champion.
Here is your winner, and the new NXT champion, Carmelo Hayes.
An ultimate betrayal here tonight from Carmelo Hayes. I did not see that coming. Hayes took out the official to deliver a low blow in order to walk out with the title. When he said he was going to do whatever it took, I did not think he would stoop that low. I thought he would use his own ability, not find a cheap way out. Unbelievable.